Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors, including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife. Now, we do our best each week to bring you tasteful content, but viewer discretion is advised. Now, enjoy the show. Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
Lauren, this is the 50th White-Marlin-Open Outdoors Delmarva special. So excited to be here.
Yes, and you know what 50 years is like, right?
Anyway, we're going to cover the first day of the Open, including the boats going out, and the first day at the scales, where we're going to see something really massive tip the scales.
And then we're hanging out with our buddy Spencer, owner of Longhorn Butcher and Taxidermy, where we're going to see him cutting up fish after people check out the scales.
We'll also take a trip back memory lane in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws, along with your latest viewer photos.
And we head down to have a party at the OC Inlet with the Marlin Fest.
And of course, we'll wrap up the tournament on the final day with the final weigh-ins to see who's taking home all the big prize money.
The 50th White-Marlin-Open Outdoors Delmarva special starts right now.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here's Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
Welcome to the 50th White-Marlin-Open Outdoors Delmarva special.
Now, the phrase goes, the early bird catches the worm, but it's the early angler that catches the fish.
Yep, it's fish 3 out of 5 days. You choose those. Most of the time they're chosen based on what the offshore weather forecast is. So we weigh white marlin, blue marlin, tuna, dolphin, the fish, mahi-mahi, not the porpoise, wahoo, and swordfish.
So actually, first out in the ocean, there's a formula that you use to get an estimate of the weight of the fish. And so they go ahead, they do that. If they feel like it's going to be something that meets our minimums, they'll bring that fish in. We have our weighmaster, we'll get on the boat. They'll go ahead and take some measurements just to verify everything. If it meets all of the federal standards and ours, which are higher than the federal, we'll go ahead and weigh that fish. Upside down means a release. If a flag is upright, it means it's boated, and we're going to bring it onto the scales and weigh it. We try to crank it way up so that everybody can see. Everyone yells, "Can you raise the fish up?"
We have a two-step registration process. So you first enter for your base entry, which this year is $1,600. That gets you into the White-Marlin-Open and qualifies you for our $50,000 in guaranteed prize money. And then you have the option of getting into the added entry levels or Calcuttas. This year we have 30 different ones. They start at actually $100 and go all the way up to $50,000 this year. So there's a little something for everybody, depending on what species you're going to target, what your perceived skill level is, what your budget is. There's a little something for everybody.
What a fantastic day one of the 50th White-Marlin-Open with a 199-pound big-eyed tuna tipping the scales.
Up next, we're headed to the marina where we get our sushi on with Spencer.
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, returns right after these messages.